Hey guys, so this is another first impressions video. This time it's for Martina. And oh my god, guys, a lot of things have happened this week, and we're gonna talk about it. I waited a little bit more time to see if I get some footage, and we'll talk about that as well. Lots of important stuff we gotta talk about for sure. Let's just jump in onto her skill real quick. Fast speed, fam. Finally a fast hero. My god, it's so hard for these guys to actually release a fast hero. We definitely needed this. Deals damage equal to 420% of Martina's max HP to the target. 420%, wow. Inflicts for the max HP. That's pretty high. If this were real, that would be like 40k damage each time, because 400 times, but I know that the math it's not there. It's something else. Don't worry. Inflicts max mark of blood and increases Martina's max HP by 10% for 3 turns, stacking up to 5 times. So it means that each time that she goes off, she's gonna get 10% more max HP. So each single time she goes off, and this continues to stack, she's gonna do even more damage over and over and over. Very cool, guys. When each turn begins, each stack of max HP bonus restores 10% of mana for Martina. So as a fast hero, 10% mana is not a lot, if you can believe it, but it definitely will help her. And just right off the bat, at +0, being able to do this, it is going to be interesting. Mark of Blood takes pure damage equal to 10% of Martina's max HP every turn for 3 turns, stacking up to 5 times. So this is what I really want to see. This stacked up to 5 times, and that pure damage every single turn. That's gonna be beautiful to see. That situation. That's gonna be a lot of damage, guys. Passive. Grant Surge to all Dark Force allies for 1 turn after every 3 skill casts. So this is the thing that's gonna attract the most people, because this ability is gonna activate so many heroes. And specifically 2 heroes are caught my eye in that situation, and that's gonna be Samal and Damon. Damon specifically if he has his weapon at +3, because he's gonna have 13 stacks. He goes off once, and you're going to lose like 6, so it's going to be 7 stacks, and then he goes off again with 7 stacks. So that's going to be pretty awesome, in my opinion. But you really need to have his weapon at +3 to pull that off. Surge skills can be cast without consuming mana. The surge effects on the other Dark Force heroes will be removed when any hero has consumed the effect. So pretty much this is the same surge ability as Molly has, but the difference is that she has to go off 3 times. But it does help her a lot that she's a fast hero. So yeah, that is something we have to take into account. And remember that when building heroes, you don't have to force yourself to just play red. It can be other colors there in that situation, for sure. Possibly purple. We'll talk about that in a second. So Awakening, +1, enhances passive, launches a follow-up attack on all enemies after 3 skill casts, dealing extra damage equal to 110% of max HP. So I've seen this already going off, and this does a bunch of damage, and it does crit, and it is pretty freaking massive. So really powerful stuff, guys. It's like a huge slash that slashes the entire enemy team in that situation. Very powerful, very cool stuff, guys. The +2 is actually protection from red and purple, if you can't believe it, by 12%. Very interesting stuff here. So this actually makes me think if she will be good on defense, but you will need to actually target one target over and over and over. So you will need to actually use Malfoy in that situation, put her on defense. And speaking of defense, the +3 when taking fatal blow becomes immune to death for this turn and restores 100% of max HP. So this ability right here is probably a must-have for her to be on defense, because this is going to help her a lot. She's going to get her mana, I'm sorry, her HP back, her life back in that situation. It's pretty much the same ability as Mildred in that situation, but just in the +3 there. Very powerful stuff, guys, for sure. The +4 is the same as the +2. And the +5, when enhanced enhanced awaken effect. When launching the follow-up attack on all enemies for 3 skill casts, if the target has the mark of the plug, Martina restores 10% max HP. Recovers 10% max HP. So it's not adding like max HP. It recovers 10% max HP. So so that's gaining 10% HP, or is actually adding more HP. So I think it's just healing in this case. So we're gonna test that out real quick here. No problem. And enhanced mark of the of blood. The effect is now considered a debuff. So pretty much the same awakening ability as Samal. So if you want to have this stacked by 5 times, and you have a pesky Alia like over and over and over again, bothering you, this is no longer going to be a problem. And most likely, you will be able to put the mark on Alia and other heroes like Percival in that situation. So that is pretty powerful. If you're going to go make her go off over and over and over and making it stack over and over, receiving pure damage, which is not affected by different buffs and things like that, it is going to be relevant versus them specifically. But more than anything, the combos that you can naturally do with this hero is it's pretty freaking powerful. But you do need some investment in that situation. So let's take her to a spin real quick here, so I can show you a few things, just a few things. Because the thing is that this time around they choose one of the worst, pretty much one of the worst setups for a team for her. I mean, there's much better heroes than this, for sure. And also, the enemies that we're fighting, they've been weakened. Look at this, just stone damage. Look, she already taken a bunch of damage there, so that's not good. Let's see if I can show you with another hero here. Let's go with Percy. One shot him. Come on, I can't. I can't really. Come on. Let's try again. So remember, he's fast. He's not very fast. In this case, does he have 100% mana? Apparently, they didn't add 100% mana this time around. This is strange. Usually when you test out heroes, you get 100% mana. This time, you don't. So this is going to be really realistic of what she actually gains in mana. Look at that. She's doing so much damage versus blue. No, that can't be right, guys. They definitely should have made these heroes stronger to show her off. Look at that. I did stone damage and... come on. Let's see... Caster's mass HP. Alright, let's... I may kill her right now. Yeah. Oh, man. These heroes are just too weak to show. So, let's see. Mass HP. I'm not seeing the max HP by 20%. But, yeah. Little by little, you're going to get that. And now the Surge ability. So, this is pretty much the Surge ability. Let's see... I may kill... Yes, I did. I mean, this is not helping to actually show you guys her actual abilities, her actual damage in that situation. At least versus Martina. Let me see the stat differences. 695. She is a little bit stronger. Those... I found it strange. Probably they added different things here. Alright. And of course, oh man, yeah, she's overpowering this team too much. I can't really actually test her properly in this case. But the main idea is that you use her and you're able to actually put the stats over and over and over, and the pure damage is going to do all that damage in that situation. And I did see a glimpse of that damage, and it is pretty scary, the amount of damage that she actually does there in that situation with Martina. So, yeah. So let's talk about her weapon real quick here. This weapon, I'm a big fan of this weapon. Not so much for the crit chance. It's pretty much a crit chance. In this case, it's going to turn like Damon's weapon, pretty much. Any hero that can actually grab it is going to be Damon's weapon. Lose 25 life, gain up 40% crit chance. But Martina doesn't lose life, and she gets 60% crit chance right off the bat. So this is something that really catches my eye, because not a lot of weapons give 60% crit chance, and those that do, they stack to actually get that, like Lupita's weapon, stack 3 times to get the 60%, but she right off the bat, she goes off, she gets 60% crit. So if you're going to go off completely, like trying to get this hero upgraded and things like that, this is definitely a very powerful weapon for her, for sure. However, it is worthy to note that since she is a strength hero and also a fast hero, she is an amazing whip holder. Amazing whip holder. Highly recommend to use her as the whip holder, especially on defense specifically. But on the attack, I think her own weapon is going to be a lot more powerful, because you'll be able to control how much damage she does and things like that. Very powerful stuff, and it does raise her HP in that situation. So sadly, this time around, I was not able to find any footage in that situation. I was able to see a small clip of her, but yeah, in that situation, she going off, but I wasn't able to get the clip for this time around. Sorry, guys. I did wait, I did ask, and nothing, sadly. Because the thing is that there is a big elephant in the room, and you may guess it. Well, there's another elephant in the room, and the question is, how the hell is she standing up on these 2 branches here? Man, don't even ask me. She's a vampire. She floats or whatever. But the other elephant in the room is this. The developers released this on their questions thing, that they're going to do a bunch of changes on mid-July, end of July, and things like that. But this one is, yeah, this, oh my god, we have been asking for the summon rates to be made better for like ages, and it's happening, guys. It's happening. It's official. Mid-July or end of July, we're finally gonna get, and instead of 2 dupes, we'll be only having to bear only 1 dupe in that situation. So yeah, that's making summons better by 33 to 50%. When you actually summon, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that's why I am actually saving a lot of summons in that situation. And let me see, those are the summons that I'm saving right now, and I'm still going to continue to save until that actually happens. So many people already are doing that a lot, like planning on saving their summons, and I'm not gonna stay behind. I'm definitely gonna do that when new heroes come in and things like that. If I decide to summon, it's gonna be a hero that I really need, and for my team, especially for red. I've been playing red like I have literally 2 red teams, and they're freaking awesome. So I love them. I'm playing red like all the time. So yeah, that's the huge elephant in the room. So if you didn't know this, you can decide to save. If you really want Martina, it's not a waste. She's a very good hero. However, I forgot to talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick. The different teams that you could use with Martina. Any guys find here. So imagine that the hero in the middle is Martina. So the heroes that I would think that could combine with her very well is Samal, as I said before. Because Samal, with his weapon at +3, you do need him to go off twice, and that's the biggest weakness that Samal has. However, with Martina here, he's going to go off once, and then he's going to go off again. And that again is devastating, because remember that Samal's weapon is able to, I don't have it at +3, but the third one is that if you shoot it again, he's going to put this debuff to the entire freaking team, and that is like a death sentence to any Alia teams in the entire freaking game. So yeah, very, very powerful stuff, guys, in that situation. Very powerful stuff. I mean, I've seen teams being destroyed, completely destroyed by this. And not only that, Samal, when he hits his target twice, he does so much damage. It's not even funny. I've seen people getting one-shot by this weapon. Like, yeah. So the combination with him, Martina, is no joke at all, guys, in that situation. So there's another use for Martina in this case, and it is with Samal. With Damon here. Damon with his weapon at +3 gives you so many different options here. Man, this is making me itch to want to actually summon for Martina, my guys. Because the thing is that Samal going off once is going to be devastating. But for him going off twice with he's gonna lose 6 stacks, so it's gonna be like 7 stacks. He's gonna hit the first one really strong, and then the second one with 7 stacks. Yeah, that is going to be devastating for the enemy there. And if you're wondering, oh, he's from another color, it's not going to be mono, blah blah blah, but remember that you do have options to actually use in different colors, like this guy over here. This guy has the ability that if you activate purple stones and red stones, you're going to get additional mana. So you don't be afraid to actually play different colors that combine it. So Martina and these two guys together is going to be pretty fun, pretty powerful in this case. So you can actually add even other heroes that are purple and other heroes that are red. So the combinations are there. The combination is definitely there for sure. You can actually do so many things here. So let me show you the others. In this situation here, Morella going twice. That's going to have the damage dealt twice to the enemy, so it's going to be not 20%, it's going to be 40%. So that's going to be relevant. Mallory going off freaking twice. Yeah, that's another ability that you have to take into account. And Mallory with what's her name again? With Venus's weapon. So Mallory with Venus's weapon is no joke, and going off twice is going to be freaking powerful. Very powerful stuff. Belno's going twice. I mean, Belno's with her own weapon, and she getting a boost with crit chance and crit damage is going to be very relevant in that situation. But usually you're going to see that on defense more than anything. That's going to be relevant as well. Ami, I'm not sure. I don't think this is going to be very relevant going off twice. Maybe after she goes off with the surge with another hero, and then you activate Ami, and or you gotta time it fine. Because if you activate Ami and then after 3 times that Martina goes off, you activate her again, it's gonna help you have her stun on all the freaking time because she is a slow hero. So it's that is going to help her in that situation. And if you're free to play, Zanya is an excellent option with her as well. Even if Martina plus freaking 0, Zanya sucking mana, and then Zanya sucking mana to another hero in that situation could be something interesting. Kalani maybe for sure. She can definitely help you with adding stacks of damage dealt as well. Although Morella's definitely going to be better in that situation. Don't look at Jack. Don't look at Crisanto. Geralt, maybe if you really want to fight a Belnos, he could be an option because he is a slow hero. So that he could definitely be an option to wake your guys up in that situation. And don't even look at Hoki. Not even free-to-play players are using him. For sure, I mean, yeah, no. Leave him alone. So, and last but not least, Regalt. If you have a powerful Regalt, you can definitely use Martina here. I mean, Regalt is an absolute monster dealing damage. And making him go off twice at the same freaking target that is blue, yeah, that is going to destroy your enemies. Yeah. So, yeah, Martina has a lot of room to actually do these things. But as I said, I think these are the 2 main ones. But, yeah, Regal is pretty freaking disgusting. I've seen him, I've played him in different situations, and he is freaking disgusting. Yeah. Going off twice. Wow, that is scary, guys. That is game-breaking scary. Yeah, that's for sure. But anyway, Martina, yeah, she's left me with a lot of things to think about because she has a lot of potential. I'm really impressed with her. However, if she is a must-have hero, I'm gonna say that she is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that she is not a must-have hero, but her potential is real. If somebody starts tapping the powers of Martina, it's going to be pretty scary, and I'm probably going to regret saying that she's not a must-have hero. I can feel it. However, honestly, because of political reasons, and the political reason is that we're soon gonna have better summons. Many people may not try to summon this hero until they actually get better summon rates. So yeah, you may not see her in action for now, but in the future, yeah, I think that a lot of heroes are going to want Martina. She's a fast hero. She's going to activate so many heroes in that situation. Yeah. So, yeah, if you decide to summon her, I don't think that she's going to be a waste, but I still haven't seen enough to actually like affect the meta, like make her like if you don't play her, if you don't use her, you're not able to play the game correctly. I haven't seen enough because not a lot of people have played her, and I'm not summoning her right now because I really want the better summon rates. So yeah, for now I'm gonna say that she's not a must-have, but it's gonna be a tempted must-have because I see a lot of potential with her. So if you decide to summon her, don't worry. She is a very good hero for sure, guys. I can recommend her, but for now I'm gonna leave it at that, guys, for sure. All right, guys. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.